walk through double instances of Cyclone. So seeing that Wukong, that's why Light goes for the long range marksman in the Varus, can just contribute with pokes and the arrows, and of course non-committal engage in Hung's Leona. Now EDG
take the recall, but immediately pathing back out toward their top sides, and now another engage bot side.
Oh, I don't think Hong wanted to take that Zenith Blade, was maybe trying to stop a base, but gets completely punished. On, and Wing set up the trap, and they spring it. First blood for
That
Wing.
top side of mid lane, cutting off any approach from Angel if they were to try to stop this.
Yep. And you see cross trade to make that happen. This
Look
could
at
be
Wing.
big. Oh, Wink is looping right around. Gets eyes on Xiaohu. The Emperor's Divide pushes him in momentarily, and on. Differences. So even though EDG have gotten two very opportunistic kills, they're not snowballed ahead. Now, they are going to look for a 3v1 dive. Tian is going to ramp up the turret damage. I think Tian's going to go down, but as long as they pull out this play, and Tian
have these locked and loaded to have 6 grubs, but it's EDG taking the initiative and making sure that they're in there just in time enough to try to take those grubs. Reminder that there's not a real chance of any fight going to happen either, especially since we just used cease and desist on a dive in the top side.
Yeah, I wonder if Weibo Gaming will try to position for this second dragon of the game then, since they have a minute to get this bot lane.
Was caught. Off the back of that, we see ZDZ go down to the bot side to make sure that he catches the wave that's going in there, and then
game out of control for EDG, so it's not a position where EDG, I would imagine, have to feel like they are forced to fight. They can just kind of stall the game out more, as Breathe might be in trouble, flashed away, but that public execution is going to snag Xiaohao, and he's going to get punished on the overextension.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's not how that champion works anyway. It's not Yone ulti. He doesn't travel to the end, and whether or not Tian and Han can find some recompense under this turret, we'll have to wait and see.
Tian does have cease and desist. The question is, who does he want to target with the ulti? They blow up Xiaohao first, and now they have to drop the turret aggro, but ZDZ is going to claim one. Angel flash, divide, pushes Xiaohao and Tian right back into the tower. Here comes the Darkened Blade. Warmer cast the flash, lands the sweet spot. Winks punts Xiaohu away, so he cannot finish off ZDZ, saving the top laner, and Wink will claim himself the final kill.
And I like to think in time, but this is a call from EDG. They want to take this fight here. Xiaohao ticks over. We're looking for a big skirmish. 5v5 should be coming through.
Maybe if Wing can find something, or Xiaohao can go for the steal. Doesn't get it. Tian is clutch on the smite, and now the cease and desist locks down the monkey. Wing tries to give his life to buy some time. Angel pushes Tian back. Can they fight on proper front lines now as ZDZ sails through the air looking for that Darkened Blade, but doesn't find much. Tian re-engages with the Vault Breaker. They fight on, and Weibo Gaming runs this fight, reminding EDG who is at the top. As
Light here, I like the Edge of Night coming down. The only real damage that he's getting taken from range are those True Shot barrages. So if he gets that tagged by the Ezreal ulti, then it's going to be fine. What I will say is that it is absolutely awful versus Alistar. So if Wink is able to get on top of him, the Edge of Night will do literally 0. But now, oh my word, ZDZ.
Well, he heals a chunk of HP thanks to World Ender plus his passive. Breathe doesn't land the public execution, but Xiaohu is here for the cleanup. Should get one more. Breathe tried to flash into it, but Xiaohao pops the Cyclone just at the right frame. Prevents Breathe from getting the last bit of damage he needed for the kill, and he gets to limp away alive, but cannot save the tier 1 as Angel at
For the Weibo side. There is no response at all from EDG. They've not really found anything on the cross map before it has even started. Before the fight ever has a chance to break out, and before any form of engage even has an opportunity to happen. EDG lose enough HP that they feel like they can't find that fight anymore, and I think quite rightly so. Pull away, but even still, that's a second now Infernal Dragon. Weibo Gaming firmly on their way to getting to that next Drake. And what we need from EDG at this point is to stop pulling that trigger. We need Wink to find those unique angles like what we saw earlier onto Xiaohu. Get into a position where we can find a fight, and so that our carries aren't getting obliterated before they enter.
Maybe a pick on to Breathe. Teleport is coming in from Angel to join with ZDZ for the 2v1. Wink and Xiaohao also here for the play. Hong and Tian are going to try to see if they can safely escort Breathe, but that is not going to happen because everybody...
Cease and desist, Ezreal is going to really struggle. There's the wave, but turret's still going to fall. 1v2, not a lot that you can do.
The Baron without Weibo Gaming being able to challenge, get some poke down. Now Tien, he stepped a little too
whoa,
far forward.
whoa.
He's gonna send it with the cease and desist. Public
turn
execution onto the back line as well. They blow up on Xiaohao, also falls. Yes, Tien goes down, but his sacrifice was worth for the play because Weibo Gaming now got to run down the remaining members of EDG. ZDZ does manage to get over.
Can steal this. Weibo need to be careful that that's not the case, but with Angel not really stepping up, walking over too much vision to be able to do so, it's Weibo Gaming that secure themselves the Baron.
Right, they need to break into the base, and those inhibitor towers have not even been breached quite yet as Light tries to fish for a chain of corruptions. Doesn't find anything. It's just the siege game with the Baron and Power Cannon minions.
Yeah, with the Aurora and the Varus as well. Aurora poking from fog, with
Diving
diving mid lane.
And on falls once again. Both summoner spells burned, and it just does not matter, Root.
I mean, Tien is level 18 on this Vi, is maybe the most accelerated in terms of experience of anybody.
In combination with taking all of the camps from Xiaohao is giving him this level read. Now, Angel might be able to get a punish unless the Ball Breaker plus the Blast Shield. Oh, it could be enough. Xiaohao finally gets in range. There's the smite. There's the crushing blow. Yeah. And at least EDG put an end to Tien's terror, but still, this is pretty doomed from the side of EDG. 8,000 gold deficit. They are hoping for a series, not just one mirror.
Weibo, nearly 10,000 gold in their favor. EDG, a final Hail Mary.
Xiaohu is still lurking around for a flank. His eyes are on, and Angel gets a decent amount of burst down, but he gets blown up by On and Angel.
They got Soul,
into
though.
the back line. Weibo Gaming secures Soul, but they've got to be careful how the rest of the fight plays out. They don't want to give over too many kills. Weibo still trying to deal with On, who is running amok, but Breathe on the Abyssa just slices through every last member of EDG. It doesn't matter that Xiaohu falls because their other soul laner is picking up the slack. The rest of Weibo Gaming pick up the ace, and the game is theirs.
It's Light that flashes in for the triple kill, but it's Breathe who sets it all up. Just dancing around EDG in their faces in that final team fight. The Infernal Soul came in clutch, and Weibo will take the first win of the LPL split too.
It was a nice early look from EDG, but Weibo Gaming are still the ones dominating the Rift. GG, well played.
And a plus 50 for Breathe.